Okay, so hi guys, breakfast today is super simple. It's just plain Greek yogurt and walnuts because I only have like 5 minutes to gobble down my food because I have an online class starting in, 5 minutes. For today's lunch, we're making a really easy pasta dish. So to make the pasta, you crack an egg into like a well of all-purpose flour and then use a fork to kind of incorporate everything and then roughly kind of just knead it into a dough. It should come together. Have to be patient with it. So once it kind of forms into a dough, just knead it, keep kneading until you get a smooth dough. And then here you see me kind of shaping it into a ball. And then, shaping it. Give it a little pat. And then wrap it in some cling wrap. And then keep it in the fridge, ideally for like a few hours. But even an hour is good enough. Yep. This has been sitting in the fridge for about an hour. I think. So we're gonna roll it out, cut it up, and then cook it. So I rolled out the pasta as thinly as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have a pasta roller, but this will do. Okay, so I'm back. So this is the most fun part of making pasta in my opinion. I don't know why, but basically just kind of loosely roll it up and then flour your knife and just cut it up into whatever size. Really doesn't have to be super perfect. And then just kind of rough up the pasta a little bit just to separate the individual pasta pieces. And yep, we're done. So in here I have some pumpkin which I just boiled up and mashed. To this I'm gonna add a splash of milk, kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, so in this jar over here I just have some salad dressing that I whipped up the day before. All that's inside is just some yogurt, lemon, miso, ginger, onion, garlic, and some rice vinegar, sesame oil, all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna be putting it into the pumpkin sauce, like a pumpkin puree, sorry, bit by bit, and tasting it as I go. Tastes great. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. Looks a bit messy, but let's do a quick taste test. Wow. Oh. So I'm preparing dinner for tonight, so it's going to be very simple. It's just like air fried chicken, but I'm going to be preparing the marinade now. So for half of the chicken wings, we're going to marinate it with this, which was, you saw me use it earlier this afternoon. It's the miso ginger dressing thing, but I'm going to try and use it as a marinade and see how that holds up. Over here, I'm making a hoisin sauce. Okay, so in this jar, we just have some natural peanut butter that I blended the week before in my food processor. And this is just me telling you guys not to use store-bought peanut butter because it'll be too sweet for the sauce. So just use unseasoned, all-natural peanut butter. Half a tablespoon of sesame oil. And let's see if I can get this open. Okay, and about half, slightly less than half a tablespoon of soy sauce, vinegar. I've also grated in some garlic and onion inside as well. Okay, so this is the finished product. We've got chicken, rice, and spinach. And yep, it was delicious. Okay guys, so over here we have just one of my favorite snacks ever. It's just apple with some peanut butter, and it doesn't normally look this nice. I like arranged it just for it to look good in the video. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. So I won't. Morning guys, so it's Tuesday today and today's breakfast is just some Greek yogurt with cashew butter and walnuts. I honestly eat the same thing every morning, so I may not continue filming breakfast for the rest of the week because it'll just be the same thing, but yep. So for dinner tonight, really easy, baked pork ribs, French beans, rice, and my favorite, lotus root soup. gonna be chopping up the sweet potato, and then I'm gonna be soaking it in a bowl of water over here because it helps to draw out the starch in the potato so that when you bake it in the oven, it's a lot crispier. Yeah. Did I mention I'm making sweet potato pies? So yeah. So I'm just gonna let these soak in the water for about an hour, and then I'll bake them off in the oven. Okay, well, the camera suddenly died. I don't know where it left off, but basically I've cubed up the tofu and I'm just gonna transfer it into my bowl over here that has the marinade. So, okay, and we're done. So we're just gonna stir fry this with some broccoli, mushrooms, cashews, and maybe a bit of oyster sauce, and we're done.
No, as in this one is what? No, then so I told her because she was like saying, oh, this is.
So dinner that night was just some steamed codfish with soy sauce, sesame oil, ginger garlic, all that. I forgot to film it, so please enjoy this picture of a fish. So for today's lunch, we have eggplant with minced pork as well as some sweet and sour chicken thigh. Japanese takeout because we're lazy to cook.